الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الميامين المنتجبين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
عباد الله، أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بتقوى الله سبحانه وتعالى والورع عن محارمه والتمسك بما أمر به واجتناب ما نهى عنه. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن للمتقين مفازا. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
I would like to wish you happy Eid. Eid Mubarak, inshallah. Then we take this opportunity to dedicate our Eid Mubarak to our Imam of our time, Imam Mahdi, Ajallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Our eminent scholars who have always worked hard in order to keep us on that path as we wait for the coming of our 12th Imam, Imam Mahdi, Ajallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
During the holy month of Ramadan, most scholars or most sheikhs or khutba of the mimbar, they encouraged us through the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From the Quran, Allah says that Sawm is made compulsory upon us in order to achieve taqwa. We have been through the workshop of 30 days. We have fasted 30 days. And these 30 days, definitely the goal that we want to achieve is to be a muttaqi. Muttaqi is not someone from the moon or fallen from heaven. It's a human being whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent his messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
To teach him and to inculcate the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in him so that he becomes to that level. He models you to reach that level of taqwa. So one of the gates of the knowledge of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam was asked by one of his students or Sahaba called Hammam. He asked him, "O Amir al-Mu'mineen, who are the muttaqin? Who are those people who are pious?" Mostly, the scholar normally summarizes this word taqwa is like a mechanism or a system, immune system. Taqwa immunes you from disobeying Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The mechanism, when you acquire those teachings from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you reach to a level whereby you have created some mechanism inside you, just the way when you are injected by polio. When the polio comes from outside, it cannot attack you. The inside one will fight it to get rid of it. So also when you get the teachings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and from the gate of the knowledge of Rasulullah, Amir al-Mu'minin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam, you reach to that level whereby you cannot disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have acquired that taqwa. Whereby you have money, you are passing across the street, you see pubs are open. Allah has said in the Holy Quran, "Innamal khamr wal maisir." It's a regisun. It's unclean. Fajtanibu, stay away from it. You have energy to walk in that pub and order whatever you want to order. But taqwa tells you no. Allah has forbidden this. You pass somewhere, they are making nyama choma. The nice chops of pig. You say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden this. I cannot do this. Sitting somewhere in a corner or in a bunch of group of people, backbiting. You say, you go back to the Quran, it says, don't backbite. Why do you backbite someone? If you backbite your fellow person or Muslim, it's like you are eating your brother's meat, who is dead, not alive. Not somebody's other meat. Somebody, your brother from your same mother and mother, or you are Muslim from same faith. You have cut his meat and you are eating that flesh. You say Allah has forbidden this. It is very tongue. Many ladies, nowadays even men also want to they have it. They sit in a place, they talk. Somebody's son comes, they talk. This one today, hey, you have come today to mosque, mashallah, it will rain. Today is going to rain. That person has come to mosque. He wants to be closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's coming, you're already talking to him ill. When he gives you the back, you're also talking ill about him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you have quiet taqwa will tell you it's not allowed, it's forbidden to talk someone on his back. Just talk to him face to face when he's present. Tell him you are doing ABCD. Allah does not allow it. Or give him a good advice that will make him to grow. That's how many scholars have summarized the word taqwa that we are supposed to acquire, simply for us to understand that it's a mechanism you create into yourself whereby you are immune from disobeying Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I hope after these 30 days that we have fasted during the holy month of Ramadan, whereby we trained ourselves to stay away from the halal food. Our own spouses who are halal to us, we stayed during the day, we stayed away from them. We did not go closer to them. There was plenty of food in the fridge, in the house, on the street where you are walking. But you do not transgress, you do not take a step to eat, despite being halal. But Allah has said it's haram during the day of the holy month of Ramadan, you stay away from it. That training Allah has given you can keep you generation to come, or some years to come, 20, 30 years, if you live 100 years, it will be there. But we only do it yearly, so that it doesn't rust. That's why every month we have to fast. So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to tell us that I've created you with the nafs that desires, admires, halal, haram, does everything. It drives you to do that. But I have given you the choice. You can still control that nafs. You become that you are in charge of that nafs. In some days I had spoken about someone having a very fierce dog. When you leave your leash, you leave the rope. When you loosen it, it will bite everyone. Even it will be dragging you around. But when it wants to bite someone, you pull it to go towards you, definitely the dog will be under the control. Your nafs. We have the nafs in ourselves. It's called nafs ammaratun, the soul. It drives you to disobey, to transgress. Whether it's halal or haram, you just do it. That nafs, you can control it. After this training that we have undergone during the holy month of Ramadan. But nafsi, you are inside me, I'm in charge of you. The way I'm in charge of my dog, or in charge of my gate, I can lock it anytime I want and open it anytime I want. So the nafs also, I want to put you under control. Don't disobey my creator. That's what we are going to. This is the level we have come out. I hope all of us, we have given that piety and we are all muttaqin, inshallah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says that those ones who have obtained taqwa, they are victorious. Who are these muttaqin? Some of the sifat of these people who are muttaqin. So he says, Amirul Mu'minin Ali bin Abi Talib alayhi salam has spoken about this, the sifat of this muttaqi. He says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. He says, فالمتقين فيها هم أهل الفضائل. Muttaqin on this world are the best. They have all the good characters that you can explain. Whether it's the way of walking, they walk humbly. Whenever even they have whatever is wealth or knowledge, they are still always humble. Whether they are rising to a very, very big high ranks, Muttaqi is always very humble. Have you seen someone, those ones who have done, I don't know, we have politician here, who won nomination. You see how he's working. His working style changes. You change the style of working, the way you behave with other people, it changes. But Muttaqi, whether he has gained or he has lost, he always control himself. So he says, Amirul Minna ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, Al-Muttaquna humul muhsinun. Those who do good, they don't do bad. So if after this course we have done, after this fasting, then you have to be a person who is doing good, not the opposite. أسمع أما بعد فإن الله سبحانه وتعالى خلق الخلق. Allah created the creatures حين خلقهم غنيا عن طاعتهم. Allah is sorry, He doesn't need our obedience or our disobedience. Doesn't hurt Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are the one who loses in case we disobey Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then He says, He says, فَالْمُتَّقُونَ هُمْ فِيهَا أَهْلُ الْفَضَائِلِ مَنْطِقُهُمُ الصَّوَابِ. When they speak the truth. They speak constructive words that will build, not destroy the society. Someone saw as having a problem, dispute with a family or a client, you don't go there to say, this man is bad, or is doing that. You have to be a good person who guides, who builds, not who destroys. Say, وَمَلْبَسُهُمُ الْإِقْتِصَادِ. And their dresses, dress of God, it's no more called dress. It's not that dresses that, I don't know, it's made by Italian or whatever. There are so many names of brands of Italy or whatever. You can wear it if you want. But if you want to Muttaqin, normally wear normal dress, just a cloth that people is acceptable when people you can wear it. If it's uniform, people are wearing this material, you go and look for the tough one. No, you are free to live your own life. But this one here, we are talking about those who are Muttaqi. You find someone with a trouser or jeans or whatever. Some people will go for shopping in Europe, go to America, go somewhere. They want something very watch, even the watch only. The watch is just a watch. The one you buy 10 million or 20 million is not different. It's not going to count different with the one which is for 200 shillings on the street here. When you walk to the street, you find some watches 200. So Muttaqi is nothing that he doesn't have. But in this world, he don't feel this material world has attracted him, has arrested him. But he is in charge of his desires. He controls them. That's his Muttaqi. You go and look for a very big PlayStation. When the PlayStations are just normal, you can buy 20,000 or 15,000. You go for 60 or 90. You tell people, I go to this one 90. No. Just buy something. No. It goes with your standard. Buy it like that. So, Malbasuhum al-Iqtisad, when they wear according to the status of the people. That's why Amir ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Student of Rasulullah, it's not that he's poor. Things are in charge, he's in charge. But still he can eat a dry bread and drink a wine. He wants to eat the less. He wants to be the least one, the poorest person. Not because he's poor, but he wants to control his nafs. That he doesn't drive him, make him to love this world. That's why he has to eat the less. The least that any person poor can eat in the society. That's it. So he says, وَمَلْبَسُهُمْ الْإِقْتِصَادُ وَمَشْهُمُ التَّوَاضُعُ. When they walk humble. You have some people, they have those academic research. Some people, they walk like this, academic angle. When you have degree or you have masters or PhD or what, you walk somewhere, I'm learned, my learned fellow, or yeah, you walk like that. But you have some people, they have a lot of knowledge. They are very humble. We mingle with them, we live with them here. We eat with them during the Friday. When we give food, they want it back to food, we eat the same food with them. So he says, وَمَشْرُمُ التَّوَابُ. They are humble when they walk. غَضُّوا أَبْصَارَهُمْ أَمَّا حَرَّمَ اللَّهُ. Their eyes, when they look, when they see there's something Allah has forbidden, you are not supposed to look there, he will lower his eyes. He will look down or look at the other side. That's some of the sifat of the person who is muttaqi. So you have to see yourself. Are you going to be looking whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden, or you are going to be the person who is going to lower his eyes, lower his gaze, he doesn't look to whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden. وملبسهم اتصال ومشهم التواضع غضوا أبصارهم ما حرم الله ووقفوا أسماعهم على العلم النافع لهم. Definitely, when you go where there is knowledge that is going to help the society, maybe it's doctors or lawyers, or you have electricians, you have those people who counselors, you'll find their names there, whereby they do what? Their knowledge is helpful. It builds the society. You have some knowledge, it will not help you anything. What kind of knowledge? Whereby you go on the road. Imagine you are from morning, you are counting big cars going Mombasa and you aren't coming. It will not help you anything. That thing is not going to help the society anything. There are some knowledges you have to acquire in order, if the society needs it, one of your names will be there. We need a doctor. Dr. Mustafa is around. We need an accountant. Sayyid Farhat is around. Or we need a technician. We have Brother Kassim is around here. Go and we fix for you. I need a manager. Shahisa Majab is around here. Look around. You'll find that these people, they are there. Their names are always on the list of those with the knowledge that will benefit the society. And then the khutbah is long, but some parts I want us to reach that will help us to understand if we belong to that group or we work hard towards that group of muttaqin. وقف أسماءهم العلم النافع لهم نزلت أنفسهم من البلاء كالتي لم تستقر أرواحهم في أجسادهم طرفة عين شوقا إلى الثواب وخوفا من العقاب. So where I wanted to talk about mostly is whenever Imam Mu'mina is talking about the people who are of Jannah or Muttaqin, he says that when they hear ayats of the Holy Quran talking about Jannah, that people are in Jannah and are enjoying, they feel that they are the ones inside the Jannah and they are enjoying. هم والجنة كمن قد رآها وهم فيها منعمون. If you see them, when they talk about Jannah, you will start designing that Jannah, how it will look like, trees, doors, how many bedrooms you have, how many mansions you are going to have. Even you want to hire for someone, you can hire them, rent to someone. You have to build a lot of mansions in Jannah. And that one we have been told by praying at night. When people are asleep, wake up, pray 2 rakats, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you are building one of the houses in Jannah. Maybe you rent it to your brother or your friend. So, hum wal jannatu kaman qad ra'aha wa hum fiha mun'amun wa hum wan nar kaman qad ra'aha wa hum fiha mu'adzabun. And when they think about Jahannam, they feel that they are the ones inside Jahannam and they are being punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, meaning, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give the tawfiq that this song we have fasted will bless us and we come out as the muttaqin who are fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and are among those people when they hear Jannah, we feel that we're in Jannah. And when you recite the ayah talks about Jahannam, don't say this is for the Christians or this is for those who are not believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is for you, it's talking to you. So you have to work hard towards the other side where it's Jannah, we are going to live there everlastingly. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. وعليك الإصباح للجلال والإكرام والفضل والنعم الذي بعد فلا يرى وكبر فشهد النبي تبارك وتعالى والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا أبو القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد
وعلى أهل بيته الميامين المنتجبين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا.
اللهم صل على
After I base myself and to obtain taqwa, we have finished Ramadan. The 30 days have gone and we have come out. Our goal was to obtain taqwa. We have obtained taqwa, but in order to keep it safe, that taqwa that we have gained by the end of Ramadan, there are things to observe. Among of those things, we have been advised by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that sometimes our friends that we have, they may take, if they are not muttaqin, they are going to take us away from that taqwa level. So they say, if you want to have a friend, that friend should be a friend who reminds you of Allah and the Akhirah. And yakuna yudhakiruka billahi wa bil akhirah. Then they told Qila ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what company, what people, what group of company is good? Ayyul asa khair. Then he said, فقال صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم اللهم صل على من تذكركم الله رؤيته ويزيد في علمكم منطقه ويرعبكم في الآخرة عمله. These are the sifat of that person who you are supposed to have a company with, the way you are supposed to be. When you see him, that person will pull you, will attract you towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when you see him, you see he's maybe praying or reciting Quran or doing something good, amal, not only in the mosque, even outside. He's doing some other good things. Then you feel that you are lazy, you are not doing enough. So you do your effort you compete with him in doing the khair. That's one of kind of a good brother or a friend or a company you're supposed to join or to have you around you. Another friend that you're supposed to have, an yu'ina ala salah ad-din. And an Imam Ali alayhi salam, Allahumma sallallahu. That's a friend. إنما سمي الرفيق رفيقا لأنه يرفقك على صلاح دينك. Is a friend who always, if you want to have a good friend, is a friend who accompanies you, who makes you, helps you to do good on your religion. Oh, it's time for salah. Oh, you have not performed your wudu well. Some people, when you tell them you have not performed your wudu well, it will hurt you the whole year. Why did he tell me? I've been born Muslim, I understand these things. My father is a sheikh or my uncle or something. When you are reminded, a person who reminds you of some defaults about the religious matters is a good friend. Keep him as a good friend. The third one, an yakuna min ahli taqwa, should be among those people who are pious. Piety. Not a person who will tell you, don't about kwenye glass moja. I'm not going to find it flan. That's not a good friend. It's not a good friend to be around, to surround him, or let us go and do something, waste time. Now that there is gambling, let us go somewhere there and we do betting. Allah has forbidden. If you are poor, Allah knows your situation. And you may go for betting, you bet the whole day. You'll end up earning 200 shillings, maybe that's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has took for you that risk. You'll always have what you are risking, whether you are doing betting or you are doing other business. It's not that you have, just that you have not knocked the right door. Once you unlock that door of khair, of halal, you'll get everything that you want. The remaining 7, inshallah, one day we get chance. In one of the Fridays, inshallah, I'll talk about them, the whole 10, so that you understand the importance of acquiring taqwa and how taqwa is going to protect us from disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So as we start this journey after the holy month of Ramadan. We are now in Shawwal fast. Despite the indifferences, people saw the moon, some people did not see the moon. Only we believe that they did not see it. They could not even take a photo like some other countries talked yesterday and showed around. We don't go and abuse them, but we just tell them that we waited for the right time to come. We started on Sunday and we finished today, Tuesday, and our days are okay, even if the moon did not sight, because on Saturday people are not sure. It was Yom Shak, if it's really there, but it wasn't. So therefore we don't abuse each other, but we try to make ourselves to be correct and sure, and we advise them. We feel sorry for them, but we tell them next time, let us try, when we see the moon, that person should even take a photo or a video that I'm so here, Shamada and Majengo, Shehesa Majengo, we have witnessed the moon. Now the technology is in our hands, and then it be good witness for other people. At least when they break their fast, they break on a right day. May Allah give us tawfiq, inshallah, to be among those who are muttaqeen and who are victorious. Inshallah, may Allah, inshallah, give us health and give us wealth, give us jobs, and perfect our businesses, protect our families, and have mercy upon our brothers and sisters, our fathers, mothers who have gone, left this world, the other world of barzakh, between the Yawm al-Qiyamah and this life that we are living. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. والعصر إن الإنسان في خسر الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على آله أمير المؤمنين.